don't reveal this to anyone. My biggest weakness is I love danger. I need to do something which keeps me on the edge of being mortal. I want to walk that line all the time. This snake, which is almost 12 feet long, very big cobra.
I would just go to a provoked cobra which is like this.
What happens after that? I thought I'll go and see myself.
He says he's trapped all ghosts in these glass bottles. I befriend him wanting to steal one bottle from him. We worked on this and got this damn thing real fast. When you get onto the road, go like a bomb. It catch fire because it's being pushed to such limit.
One of our classmates had died. It just so freaked my mind. I found a bottle of barbiturates. They said an adult could die with 25, 30 tablets. I told a few of my friends, I'm going. And I swallowed 98 barbiturates. I immediately closed my eyes.
He kept his fist just 3 inches away from the journalist's body and the man went and fell in the pool. Because you're using the Manipuraka, the man will just fly. The swimming pool was 9 feet away. He was standing here, the swimming pool edge is 9 feet away. He said, you just stand here, and the man went and fell in the pool. 185-pound man went and fell in the pool with a 3-inch punch. Just that's all. No like this, just that's all. In the occult processes, if they want to destroy somebody, just deny him the prana, he'll just crumble. If you read the basic map of one's prana, you know their past, present and future. Right now, this is anahata, not necessarily. You move your anahata to your hand and you just touch somebody, they will burst with love. If one has some mastery over his Vishuddhi, his whole aura will turn electric blue. It is this type of aura which allows you to function in the world in a way that other people think is superhuman. And that is why Shiva sits there. There are certain systems of Tantra, particularly in Central Asia. These were certain groups of gypsies. In a matter of 2.5 hours to 3 hours, they will plant an apple seed and make the tree grow and bear fruit. So Kundalini is that dimension truly.
Explore the lives of 4 enlightened beings from around the world as Sadhguru reveals how they attained enlightenment and helped others find self-realization in this exciting new series.
Different masters have employed different kinds of methods to destroy the will of the people around them. One person who's very significant in a situation like this is Gurjeef.
Whatever human beings are doing, use the same things to elevate yourself. This is the way of the Tantra. When it comes to the Guru, he exercises Tantra on the disciple in different ways, in ways that they will not know. If you get connected like this energy-wise with a powerful deity, capabilities that are enshrined into that deity becomes available to you. Someday you must do that with me, or if you find me unattractive, you can do it with Dhyanalinga. Tantric processes need elaborate visualization. You will see Parvati wanted to have a child. The epithelial cells from your body, the earth for the material, your own energy and your mind, you make a baby out of it and it stands up.
Once we initiate people into tantric processes, we cannot leave them alone because technology is an evolving process. With tantric practices or tantric methods, the change is dramatic. Tantra is a series of initiations. More than the practice, it's a series of initiations. When you went into it, how you were, when you came out of it, you're not the same person anymore. The Tibetans, because they came from a culture which was steeped in occult, they were looking for magic, they want things to happen. They added Rakinis and Dakinis and everybody to Buddha. In the tantric principle, everything fits in because there's no principle. The principle is of unity. So, Kailash is known as the Tantric mountain. He found Padmashambhava as an 8-year-old boy. It might have been a completely different realm altogether. And they did phenomenal things which could have never been done with simple meditative processes.
This disembodied life has no discriminatory mind. It will tend to go by its tendencies. Whatever karmic substance which is still not dissolved, which will form a certain type of tendency, will drive it in certain directions. Certain directions means wherever there is life, and the life is of such a nature that it breeds minimally. For example, a tamarind tree. If you go and watch the other trees, you will see a lot of birds will be sitting for the night's rest. No bird will settle down on a tamarind tree because the level of oxygen around a tamarind tree is extremely low. It may also move in the direction of a yogi who has a certain mastery over his breath because he is not breathing as much as others are breathing. A cobra also has a certain influence on this life simply because it holds its breath for long periods of time.
There are hundreds of people who think they are possessed and all this. There is a science like that. One can use energies negatively to cause harm to somebody else. It's mostly receded, very little of that is happening. But if you live in certain areas, certain parts of the country, this is very rampant. One thing is, if you have such impacts, you come and sit in the sphere of Dhyanalinga, because there are occult dimensions to Dhyanalinga which just nullifies all this.
one Purnami or Amavasya when things are more receptive for you, just one day, just sit there and go, that's all. It gets taken care of.
Your physical body is something that you have loaned from the planet on which you're living. When the time comes, the planet will claim it back. But the other dimensions of you, especially the karmic shell, continues to play. If it is in a certain level of awareness, the disembodied being is in a certain state of pleasantness. It is this that is being referred to as heaven, because they have left their physical body in a certain state of awareness. They enjoy the sweetness at a certain period of time. A holiday, a vacation, before you take on another physical body. Similarly, if people live in certain states of fear, anxiety, anger, in certain states of ignorance, the karmic shell has acquired a certain kinds of unpleasantness about itself. This unpleasantness is what we refer to as hell.
Normally when somebody dies, we say, this person is no more. But that's not the truth. He's no more the way you experience him, but he still is in any other way.
Don't take body lightly. It's not a small imprisonment. Unless you break it open, you can't leave it, isn't it? But when one realizes how they got in, now they know how to leave.
If a person consciously sheds the body without damaging the body in any way, like you shed your clothes, you shed your body fully consciously, then we say this is Mahasamadhi. When a person lives like this, that's the end. Truly no more. Once again, whatever you call as myself has just dissolved and become a part of the consciousness. Full circle. Nothing but
What happens to dead people? Do they become ghosts? Do they haunt houses? Do they possess you? Sadhguru demystifies the dead.
When a person dies and his information is not done, his prarabdha is not done, then life is still vibrant, but body is gone. Whatever karmic substance which is still not dissolved, which will form a certain type of tendency, will drive it in certain directions. There are many aspects to it. If I say these things, you will start imagining things tonight.
Watch disembodied being.
That's where my journey with Native American things started.
This content are things we have spoken in close groups, among our Isangas, among the brahmacharis, among various consecrations and things like that in close groups, but they're very potent stuff, because this material, for is a genuine seeker who wants to know something beyond what he knows right now, beyond what is generally offered to the public. and some fun things also. It's an exclusive, so that we have little more freedom to say what we want to say. Not that I'm holding back anything right now, you know but little more throttle. There are times when we are like that, when we don't have to worry about what they will think, because people are here to learn, people are here to imbibe and absorb. So when such people are there, we consider those situations exclusive.